Welcome back to another video here. We are just going to review one of my ranked games lately. I wanted to highlight Mediterranean and what this map can bring, and maybe go a little bit more in depth as to what maybe you'll be looking for and what you're trying to do on this map. So kicking off here, we've got a matchup between the Malay and the Japanese. I'm the Malay. My opponent has force picked Japanese. I have the Malay there as my pick for this game in case my opponent did force pick. Don't want to be stuck with a bad civ, so play force pick. We're happy to go Malay, and the way we're kind of going to play this and the way I'm thinking here is, well, bring in the deer first, get some scouting around with my sheep, and hopefully everything looks good. I found my two boars pretty quickly, which is nice. Now, the way Mediterranean works a lot of the time is you have this pond in the middle, but sometimes the water can be awkward and small, and there's not actually a lot of space between the two players. You could end up like here, and the water is just to the side, and it really is a side piece to the action. And there's a match played recently that looked like that as well. So we're bringing that in. So getting the scouting in is always handy. I'm still going to try and push my deer in. It would be nice. I'm really just having a look around. I can see where I want to dock to start things off as well, which is good. And I'm just getting the sheep around scouting. I want to get 5 to wood. I want to get out to the dock. I've got 6 on food. You can get away with 5 on food. I'm just happy to go with 6 and just work my way around that way. So we'll go out to the dock. You can see I'm just going to drop a house. I don't know if I drop the walls straight away as well, but I do want to maybe wall that off, consider that play. And the way this game will play out, of course, there'll be some battle on water. There'll be a little bit of battle on land. And I've played a lot of games on this map where things have gone quite late. There's some very, very late games on this map indeed. So worth considering there with that. We see the dot come down. I've got 6 on wood now with Malay. Faster uptime, of course. And because of that faster uptime, I killed that sheep a little bit too early. I sent 4 out to it now. Now I've got a decent number under the TC. I should be okay to not have to force drop. I don't want to force drop these guys. If I'm going to send them out there now, I just want to put the 4 on there and force drop everyone else. So that's why they can just walk back once and we'll be okay. But yeah, 6 on wood, faster up times means probably throw a little bit extra on wood, especially once you see what my plan will be as well. All my golds to one side, a little bit annoying. I got 1 stone out here too. But largely it's okay. We got a fishing ship out. We can get a second one out pretty soon as well. We're going to be housed, I think, a little bit. No, the house goes up. So it's all okay. And I think this guy, I don't know where he ended up going, but I wanted him to drop another house, which is good. That's coming back now. I don't know why she didn't want to work. Very annoying that she was not interested in working here. But in comes the boar, the first boar. And we've got 7 on wood now as well. We're looking to go up maybe 23 villages. We're going to go up a touch later to get to the same spot. So we hit feudal age at the same time. So I think you save about 2 vills with the Malay. So that's the purpose of going up at that point. And you can see now I'm just going to wall that off in case there's some shenanigans. And also, things are going pretty well on the water as well. I've got my fishing ships out quicker than the Japanese. And Japanese have got a bonus on the water, on land, sorry, with their Dark Age, with the mills and camps being cheaper. So beating the Japanese to the 3 fishing ships is nice. And you can see now they're on the way up, and I am going to drop a barracks because I want to have a look around. And I'm in on the scout here. He's gone up no loom. I didn't realize he had already clicked up. I did notice there was no loom. I thought when he walled me in, he had actually clicked loom. He hadn't. I'm going to get a free Vil kill now. Happy days. And I can run around. And now I also know if I just have a look at this, and if I have a look at the scouting maybe before I dropped the barracks as well. So if I go back to about here, we have a look at the scouting. I'm starting to get some idea of where he's not. So even if I go back to this point, and I can start to realize my opponent is not going to be in this section here. Very, very unlikely with the way that water is. He's going to be on the other side. The scouts, they kind of just moved around. And at this point, I'm obviously aware that he is somewhere on the other side. The water is generic. And now I want to pressure on land. I want to pressure on land around this side as well. So that's the purpose with what we're going for. We're going to try and get these militia out. It's going to be a little bit tight, maybe a little bit slow. We've already got one out. The second one and the third one will be coming pretty quickly as well. We have 4 on gold because we also want to open on water 2. And we can see 2 Vils up. And he's actually adding more fish, which I think is a little bit greedy. I'd rather add the second dock and make sure you can keep your fish working. But it can work, and I'm going to add the second dock as well. You can make it work. I've got 3 man-at-arms coming forward. It's going to be a little bit slow, but a lot of the times you open on this map and only open with water. You only open on water, so I'm hoping that I can adapt my build here to be able to open on land and as well as open with some hulks, and he's going to open galleys. Galleys do counter hulks, but I think they counter them better in the Castle Age. In the Feudal Age, especially on water like this, I'm not that much of a fan of the galleys. And I see that he's opened galleys now, but he's also very open. No barracks yet. He should see the man-at-arms now, and he's going to open with it. He's going to drop a second dock as well, but I'm going to have these guys out. He's going to start walling things in, and I assume that's because he found what he was looking for. Galley line of sight is always nice. And I'm going to come in now, and I'm going to find the walls. But things are going to be okay. Things are going to be okay. And he's got his sheep. He's got the scout running around. You do get extra sheep on this map. And you can see here, this is what happens when things get a little bit chaotic. This is why I just think opening hulks is the safer way to go about this. I'm going to try and break through here. And he's going to go for an attempted trap, but I'm just, I figured it out at the same time and decided, nope, we'll just run away. We'll run away, but there we are. We are in with our hulks, but at the same time, I'm not paying attention to the hulks, and the fishing ships that are garrisoned are going to take them down. I'm going to add a third dock. I want to go heavy on the water here, but I've realized that things are kind of okay. I'm going to add a few fishing ships behind. And at the same time, I am in here. I've killed 2 Vils, and now I'm going to kill a third underneath here. He's not going to get out of this one. He deletes the mining camp, which is great for me. So he's deleted the mining camp. He's lost 3 Vils. He's going to try and go up to the Castle Age. He's got the res. He doesn't have a great economy at all, and I can tap away on the house. And I'm just going to be happy. I'm going to get fishing lines now. I can start adding a few more hulks behind this, and my eco is absolutely flying, which is exactly what I wanted to see here. He doesn't have a second building yet, so that's preventing him from clicking up. And you can see right now that my attempt to go with a little bit of land pressure has worked. It is hard. It isn't easy to just get such a build and get it going. Like, it's one of those, the man-at-arms, I would have liked it to be a touch quicker on the barracks and a touch quicker getting the man-at-arms forward. Of course, the better the quality of player you're up against, the harder it is to get the value, right? You need to get that timing out quicker and all the rest. They're also fighting. Maybe an opponent has already got a second dock as well. But being able to open barracks plus double dock is certainly my favored, but it's just hard to actually get that land army forward and get the pressure at the same time. It's hard. I'm killing the fishing ships here, which I'm loving. And I realize now that water's kind of won. I've got three docks now. I can drop my own buildings. I'm not going with any range or anything, so it's just going to be blacksmith and market. I can keep harassing. Look at the eco now. It's 29 vils to 37. He is on the way up, but that doesn't matter. I was going for arson. I eventually... Did I go through with it or did I cancel it? I cancelled it at the moment. Yeah, he's not really able to do a lot. He can be up, but he's not going to be up with much. He's got his own barracks now. He's in a bit of a world of pain. I've won on water. I can add fishing ships. I'm going to be slower up, but I know that at the moment, position is really good. Those are just some sheep. And largely speaking, I'm pretty happy with this. And now the docks can come out so I can just start fishing away. The vision's also nice. Malay docks have got line of sight. +6 line of sight. That's really nice. So we can see... I know he's also just preparing for the long game out here as well. Outposts on this side. I think I grabbed Town Watch. I am an early Town Watcher. With such a big map and a wide open map, I like Town Watch. And I'm sending my Hulks around as well. Because I know I've kind of won this water battle now. These guys can hang around here. Now I want to get an idea as to what the surprise might be. He hasn't resigned. I've got to keep watching. I can start battering down houses. These man-at-arms aren't going to do much at the moment. But that's fine. It's only 3. I can sort my eco out. I can start preparing what I want to do later. I'm actually going to go with some more. And you can see that Vil that dropped the outpost. He's come forward. He's going to drop a barracks and a workshop on the face as well. Because I want to now pressure with the longswords. And you can see here, this is the counter-attack. But you can also see here, I am starting the Stonewall prep. Unfortunately, I didn't pay attention to this Vil. And she's going to drop. I see it a little bit late, or not at all. I get one hit, but that dock is there. I didn't see the man-at-arms at this point. But I'm up. I can drop a town centre. I don't have longsword yet. I'm getting squires. I'm just going to keep battering away at the houses until I got something better to do. Until I've got a better idea. I'm just going to keep tapping away. And I can get my stone walls down. Town centre could have been a little bit better placed, I think. But that's all good. And now I see that he's got long swords as well. So I really want to make sure I get these stone walls down. I don't know if I lose this dock. Might be a little bit clumsy here that I let the dock go down. And yeah, I lose the wood in the end. But my Hulk, sorry, it's my Hulk that notices. I'm looking at elsewhere. But my Hulk gets a little glimpse of them. And then that tells me I need to rush down these stone walls. Which I do. And we are completely walled. 38 vils. To 58, and I'm tapping away. I've got long swords now. I'm breaking through. I get the free armor upgrades as well. I can send these guys in on the wood line, and the position is just really, really won here. It's absolutely won. I've won on water. I've got 12 fish. I've got a second town center. I'm killing Vils on the wood line. He's got absolutely nowhere to run, and the biggest part here is he is completely walled out. In fact, I wonder if these guys even tasked backwards. Yeah, it looks like they may have. We'll have a look. Once these walls get in, the next click, there you go. They task backwards as soon as the walls are completely in. He tries to move them. You can see the way he's clicking them, and he realizes that these guys are completely walled out, so they're going to path the opposite direction where there is a hole, and that's out here. I'm going 3 TCs. I've got the pressure on the front. I'm currently housed, but once I drop the house, I'll be able to add the siege workshop. And yeah, this game was very much over. I just wanted to show what Mediterranean can kind of look like, and how the aggression can work, and how you can really catch your opponents off guard, mainly with infantry. I think going for a stable or a range build is nice, but the infantry, you can obviously get the barracks in Dark Age, you can create the units on the way up to Feudal Age, and then you've got these strong units once you've hit the Feudal Age. It's only waiting for Man-at-Arms to come in. So any of those civs that you do end up seeing on this map, so Malay, of course, one. Japanese are definitely one. Dravidians have also got a good bonus regarding their infantry, so, or at least their barracks tech. So those civs, when you play them, do try to put some time into the hybrid Man-at-Arms build. I've shown it a couple of times on Paradise Island, was one that I was definitely trying to hone my skills with that. 3-bore start, you're only really making a little bit of fish, you're not really playing the water as heavily. This one you are playing the water a bit more, so it's the 3 Man-at-Arms. The follow-up, not as important, I don't think. It's just about that early pressure and early aggression. Maybe you force some extra house walls. In this case, I got some incredible value with deleting the mill and killing 2 vills. And then that can help you win the water. Armenians, probably the other one as well. Forgot to mention the Armenians. I've had a game where I got completely overrun by the longswords. So you can definitely do it with the Armenians. So they're a good one too. But yeah, there are a lot of water civs, naval civilizations that also double up with the infantry. So do consider it. And I mean, even the ones that don't, they have a good eco. Italians or Persians, you can definitely make it work because of how strong your economy is. Or you get the cheaper age up with the Italians. So yeah, it's one that it's a nice strategy that I like. It is contingent on knowing where your opponent is and where you might be attacking. So keeping your scout alive is important. Otherwise, yeah, I mean, even just being able to go into some scouts and coming forward with 4 or 5 scouts is nice, but it only really catches you off guard if your opponent hasn't got a barracks. If your opponent does open with the barracks, then it only takes 1 to 2 spears to negate the scouts. But playing, say, archers or playing Man-at-Arms, that requires a bit more investment from your opponent. But of course, archers requires more investment from yourself. So that's why I like Man-at-Arms specifically, because it only requires a certain amount of investment from you, a barracks and those upgrades, whereas your opponent needs to go barracks, range, and grabbing archers. So yeah, big on that. And you can see here it was a nice victory. Opponent was 100 elo higher, but on these kinds of maps, I certainly believe I can match it with players around that level. That did tick me over 1600 again. I've been all right hovering around that mark, which has been quite cool. Certainly at a level I haven't been at before, and a level I hope to stick around at. I just need to be able to prove it a little bit more on those land-only maps as well. But yes. So if you enjoyed my content here, do give it a like. Do comment what you're thinking about yourself when you play on a map like this. And if you haven't followed already, do follow. And of course, I'm live on Twitch a lot. Try to go live about 3 times a week, namely Aussie evenings, but a lot of that content does find its way on YouTube. This content here is YouTube only, so do enjoy. If you do enjoy, do drop the like. Really appreciate it as I try to grow this channel. And yeah, until next time, I'll catch you later. Thanks for watching.